Another Raw Fist edition, straight from my heart from me to you, because that's what I do. Now, this video, this is just a video that you can watch. I was kind of liking this AN94, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the Esports Call of Duty Championship, and you can see the title of my video. Why Call of Duty Esports will not make it. I have a 9-minute video. I wish I had longer to discuss this with people, but I really, this is the point. After seeing this event, and I know it's not over and it's still going on, but I'm going to tell you why Call of Duty Esports is not going to make it. And you could save this video, and you can come back to this video down the road when everything I've always said comes true. I said Halo was going to die. I said Halo MLG was going to die. It died. Call of Duty MLG Esports will die as well. They're making the same mistakes. And here's the truth of it all. You're looking at this Call of Duty Esports event. And although they're selling out completely, they got Twitch is posting it on the front page. This is a collaboration event. They're offering $1 million. It's an Activision event. It's covered on 4 videos. There's about 70,000. I think it was like the first time it's ever beat League of Legends on Twitch, as far as views. Not continuously, but a couple of times. And over five channels. But if you look at the event itself, socially speaking, Call of Duty has done exactly what Halo, even went even further backwards than the Halo competitive. They've completely alienated the social people from the event. There's nobody there other than invited guests that, for anything less than it is nothing but people that are yes men. Like there used to be cool people. There used to be people who reported on Call of Duty like myself who still do that. I'm not going to be influenced by events. But you see other people that are being flown there now, like Charlie Intel and these other groups that used to be on the forefront. I'm just using them as an example. There's other people that are there too that are in the YouTube community, and they're trying to push this information and just alienating the whole social basis of this game. I think you've failed to realize at Activision that the majority are the ones who pay the bills for this game to be made in the first place. And just like Halo, and unlike Halo, even going further backwards, there's nobody there to enjoy this event socially. So that's the first huge mistake that they've made. So when you don't have people there who are, if you have, like 10, 20,000 people there over the 3-day weekend, they're going to be the ones that are twittering out and tweeting out. But instead, they choose to spend money on a select few group of people to fly them out there to have them do the dirty work. And they're yes men. They're not even people who report. They just basically took over. They took control of these people and turned them into yes men. I can't even trust these sites anymore. The people that are bought out by Activision and sent out there. Like Charlie Intel and a couple other sources that used to report on Call of Duty news. I can't trust them anymore because they're paid minions. But the point being, and I want to get to the meat and potatoes of this whole situation, why esports will fail, is because not only have they, disconnected from the social atmosphere of having people there, unlike, Halo 2 had or Halo 3, even that was bad. But the point being is the majority of the people control the movement in esports gaming. If you do not have the support of the majority of the people watching the game, and it doesn't matter adding your little streaks or whatever, people can't relate to this anyway, because most of the people don't even play these game types, and so on and so forth. But the main problem that is going to be the destruction of this game is the arrogance of developers like David Vonderhaar not listening to the majority of the people what we've been asking for. And if you're not going to fix those things, and what that does is, and then you alienate the social group of people showing up at your event by not having an open event, that's even more alienation. You know, you're inverting this esports community and alienate it. It's like an outside thing from the game itself. The game played itself online is completely different. Completely different. And the people who play the game that's completely different online are the majority of the people who pay the bills. And they're not happy with the game. Do you understand that? This is why it's going to fail. They are not happy with the way the game plays online. So when those people are not happy and a new first-person shooter comes out, just like Call of Duty was to Halo, and whatever game is going to come out is to Call of Duty, then COD Esports will die because they made the same mistake and even worse than Halo. They don't even invite people. They don't even have an open event. They invite people, like slapping people in the face like, oh, well, you can't even come to this event unless we fly you out or you have been invited. So now you just completely alienated the whole social stratosphere of people who pay for your game. So as soon as another game comes out, another game that's even close to Call of Duty, even close to Call of Duty, you know, knuckleheads like EA have like games like Medal of Honor could completely rip off this old Call of Duty engine. And they have the ability to have dedicated servers because they already have servers with Xbox Live. It only takes one game, like one game to Microsoft's, and I don't want to hear this, oh, their game is too big and there's no way you can take it down. Microsoft put $250 million into the new Halo, and it's dead online. And the same thing's going to happen to Activision because they said they made the same mistakes with Guitar Hero that they are making now, alienating the social group who pays for the game. I've said this and before. You could have took that $1 million and had 5 social events around the country, split that money up, and had 9v9 games, and everybody could have an open event and invite them and let these people grow their own events and support them with the little money that you had and give like simple prizes away, and nobody's under this pressure and they're having a good time and the game is the same as it's played online. Your fan base would have been a lot more loyal to you. But instead they went completely opposite in a negative direction. And the only people are going to play this, and you think that the people that are playing this now, these young guys that are playing COD Esport or whatever, your minions who are playing your game, you think they're going to stick around for this game if another game comes out and the majority of the people, the population moves to the other game? It's going to wind up just like Halo did. You might have your die-hard pro MLG COD players. They're going to wind up like T-Squared and Org and all the rest of those, whatever those guys at Halo. They're going to be dinosaurs. Things of the past, history. And you know what? This isn't going to increase sales or decrease. You know, all it does is cost Activision money and alienates the social people from your game. So as soon as, and this is the point, as soon as a new Call of Duty clone first-person shooter, a better idea of this game, whether it be online, so on and so forth, whatever it is, the majority are going to move. And when they do, COD Esports will die. Just like Halo Esports died. And I've been right every single year I've been on YouTube. And then people say, oh, you're just wrong. It's 70,000 views and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's about it. That's it. That's all you had. That's all you had. You didn't have nothing socially. You didn't interact with anybody. You didn't include the people who majority who play your game. That's just going to kill it for you. And you don't realize that. It's a sad situation. But Call of Duty's going in the same direction. It will die. Now get the fuck out of here.